Hello everyone. Here we have a good coffee machine that notifies us when it's time to clean built-up limescale. However, the recommended descaling solution is quite expensive, so I decided to share with you how I perform the descaling process in a cheaper way. Since I have fairly hard water, I need to descale the machine once a month. I will also show you how to start the coffee machine's program to begin the cleaning process. You can see the warning light is on, indicating that it's time once again to flush the coffee machine and remove the built-up limescale. Here you can see the product I've been using for a year and a half. It's a simple descaler made for electric kettles. This product can be used twice. The folded sachet indicates the amount you need. Take it out of the box, cut it in half, and pour it into warm water. We mix the powder with 1 liter of water, as shown in the instructions. This also matches the amount of water needed to flush the coffee machine and remove the built-up limescale. The remaining powder should be sealed tightly to keep out moisture and stored in the box for next time. Now mix it well with a spoon until the powder is fully dissolved. As I mentioned, the amount of water perfectly matches the amount we need. Now we're ready to start the coffee machine cleaning process. Press the single bean button so the machine recognizes that we want to start the descaling process. Then press and hold the adjacent button for about 5 seconds. Release it, and that's it. The process begins. And confirm by pressing the same button again. Don't forget to place a container that can hold at least 1 liter of water to collect the liquid during the process. The coffee machine now starts the descaling process. The first step is limescale removal. The second step is rinsing. The third step continues with flushing, and the fourth step clears out any remaining water and coffee residue buildup. The indicator light has turned on, showing that the first stage is complete, and it's time to add clean water to begin the second stage. Rinsing. We fill the water up to the indicated level in the tank. Then we press the indicator button to start the second rinsing cycle. The second coffee bean indicator shows that the second rinsing cycle is now in progress. That's the end of the second cycle. Empty the water container and pour out the remaining water from the coffee machine's tank. And now we move on to the third cycle. And towards the end, the indicator shows that it's time to empty the waste container. This means removing the used coffee grounds and the accumulated water. And that's it. The warning light is gone, which means your coffee machine is ready to use again. Take care of your coffee machine like a pro. Subscribe for more guides like this one.